I wasn't expecting to do a video tonight. I was literally getting ready to go to bed. Then my phone blew up. Twitter went crazy. And I'm not going to hide it. You know exactly what I am talking about. The Cincinnati Bengals did what no one expected them to do. And people are still mad about it for whatever reason. But let's jump right into it. I'm not going to hold you guys. You should know what happened. If not, boom. Jamar Chase has been extended by the Cincinnati Bengals. Not just that. T. Higgins as well. The Cincinnati Bengals have extended both Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to 4-year deals. Let's break all that down here. This is where the news officially broke, where at least I saw it. Breaking: Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase and T. Higgins exclusively tell me they signed to a contract extensions with the team. Jamar gets 4 years, $161 million, $112 guaranteed, making him the highest paid non-QB in NFL history. T gets 4 years, 112, I think it is. Sorry, 115 in the first 2 years guaranteed, making him the highest paid wide receiver 2 in NFL history. There's more. The Bengals, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, the only pair of wide receivers in the top 10 of PFF grading in 2024. Boom. And then this, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins each have signed extension with the Bengals. Jamar Chase, 4 years, $161 million. T. Higgins, 4 years, $115. So to break down all this, let's just talk about this craziness, right? So Jamar Chase has signed a 1 year, $161 million. Both of them were actually less than the number I said yesterday. Jamar Chase is getting, on average, $40.25 million per year, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL. Highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Obviously, also the highest paid wide receiver in the league. T. Higgins is getting $28.75 million per year. We're getting T. Higgins for less than $30 a year. And to me, that's an absolute steal. I said it in yesterday's video, and I was expecting to say it tomorrow. I thought the deals would break tomorrow, but they broke right now. And even go to Twitter, look at Jamar Chase and T. Higgins' Twitter. They both tweeted the shaking hand emoji. That's what they tweeted as well. We got T. Higgins for less than $30 a year. Are you kidding me? That's absolutely insane. And both contracts have massive guarantees. Jamar Chase is guaranteed $112 million. And T. Higgins, his first 2 years are fully guaranteed. So the notion that the Bengals are cheap and they don't use guarantees in their contracts, completely out of the window. And what is so funny to me is last year, right, the narrative was that Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins would never be able to stay on the same team because the Bengals are too cheap and wouldn't pay them. And now, as soon as the news break, it's, the Bengals are overpaying them. All the Bengals are going to have a terrible defense. All this, that. So for whatever reason, nobody in the NFL likes the Cincinnati Bengals because if we don't extend both of them, then we're cheap. If we do extend both of them, then we're overpaying. But I truly think we got an absolute steal on T. Higgins, considering the fact that the Steelers are paying DK Metcalf. Not saying DK is not good, but paying DK Metcalf $33 million a year, and we're paying T. Higgins, who could be, if he was on the Steelers, the wide receiver one, $28 million per year. Absolutely insane. T. Higgins could be pretty much wide receiver one on pretty much every NFL team besides the Cincinnati Bengals. There's only a handful of teams where T. Higgins wouldn't be the wide receiver one. Literally a handful of teams where he wouldn't be. And he is on one of the teams for the next 4 years where he is the wide receiver two, getting paid 10th. He is the 10th highest paid wide receiver in the league, making $28.75 million per year. Number 10, Jamar Chase, obviously number 1. And now it is official. The Bengals, officially official. The Bengals also kind of posted a GIF of all three, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, and T. Higgins. So it's officially official. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are in Cincinnati for the foreseeable future. It's just absolutely insane. A few months ago, even a few weeks ago, I didn't think it was realistic that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins would stay in Cincinnati. I thought it would be Jamar Chase and then T. Higgins would be leaving. Nope. Both of them. The next 4 years. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are signed through 2029. T. Higgins is signed through 2028. Absolutely insane. Now, all we have to do, the rest of our cap space, the rest of the offseason, the rest of the draft, focus on the defense. We've already done a lot to improve the defense, and now our free agency is completely exactly where it should be right now. We brought in 2 guys that can stop the run. Now allow Al Golden to do what he does best, turn defenses around, draft the guys that he wants to draft, and then watch us go in this role next year. I know this is recency bias because we just signed the 2 best wide receivers in the league, but I'm feeling great right now. I was not expecting this tonight. Huge news for the Cincinnati Bengals. Absolutely massive news for the Cincinnati Bengals. So I can't believe that truly happened. A year ago today, if you would have told me the Bengals would have paid Jamar Chase and T. Higgins 2 extensions, I would have been like, absolutely no way. The drama is now done, and now we can solely focus on Trey Hendrickson. And the way the latest reports have come out, it is looking like Trey Hendrickson will remain a Bengal. Realize, like I said, that his trade value and the market for other teams, teams weren't valuing him as much as he thought he would. So I think we could get Trey Hendrickson to around, honestly, the same deal T. Higgins got. And then if you want, bring in 1 or 2 more guys. But bring in a guard. Go get a guard, please. Once you sign Trey, sign a guard, and then focus on the draft. And I think we're completely fine going into the 2025 season, 2025-2026 season. And then next season, watch out for the Bengals. Watch out for the Bengals. I saw a stat, absolutely insane. When Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins all start for the Bengals, their win percentage is 65%. That's absolutely unheard of. When they all start together and play together, they win 65% of the time. And when they've played together in the playoffs, all 3 of them starting in the playoffs together, they're 3-0. Absolutely insane. The Cincinnati Bengals will make the playoffs next year. They will win the AFC. Okay, first let's start from the very beginning. Cincinnati Bengals will win the AFC North next year. They will win the AFC North championship, and they will win the Super Bowl. Mark my words. High hopes for the Cincinnati Bengals next year. But obviously I have these high hopes, especially with the news that just dropped. Once again, let me say the contracts again. Breaking news out of the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins have both been extended 4 years. Jamar Chase is signing a 4-year, $161 million deal on average salary of $40.25 million with the Cincinnati Bengals, as well as star wide receiver T. Higgins signing a 4-year, $115 million deal, average salary of $28.75 million per year for the star wide receivers. So we're paying them about $70 million per year for the best duo in the NFL in the wide receiver room. And now officially the Cincinnati Bengals have their stars locked up for the foreseeable future, except Trey Hendrickson. That's literally all we have to focus on now. Get Trey Hendrickson signed, and then we're looking perfectly placed for a Super Bowl run in 2025. 100%, that should be the goal. 100% with the coaching moves, with the guys we've brought in this offseason, even though it's been minimal. The guys we've kept, the draft that we should have. If we bring in a guard, listen, if the offseason goes like this, extend Trey Hendrickson, sign a guard, and then draft one more guard, draft a guard early or late, because I like Clay Webb from Jack State, and then the rest, most of the rest picks defense. I still like Jake Besh from TCU, but anyways, that's besides the point. 100% poised, perfect opportunity to win a Super Bowl. Now all we got to worry about is extending Trey Hendrickson and getting protection for Joe Burrow, and then boom, the Bengals are in the right place to win a Super Bowl or be a threat to win the Super Bowl every single year, especially with Al Golden as our defensive coordinator. Let's go, front office. Thank you. You finally did it. Now the narrative is switching. The Bengals are willing to pay their star players, and we just proved it. Let's go. So, yes, enjoy this night, Bengals fans. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, especially with the news. If you got green Bengals gear, I don't know if that's even a thing, but if you got it, wear it because freaking massive news for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are staying in Cincinnati for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was a little bit hectic because I wasn't expecting doing a video today because I was waiting for the contracts to break, but they broke tonight. So thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bengals Digest channel. Because if breaking news has happened, I'm going to be one of the first to release a video, me talking about it, even though it might be a little chaotic. Like this video, send it and share it with your Bengals friends, because Bengal football is better together. Don't forget to like this video. Comment down below how you feel about it being official Jamar Chase and T. Higgins staying in the Cincinnati with the Bengals for the foreseeable future. But for the Bengals Digest channel, I'm Carson Lokey. Have an amazing one. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, our Bengals. Let's go, baby.